2 sales. It's my own fault. Okay. Yeah, the last 2 days I've been totally slacking off on my my store and not listing. You remember how I said yesterday that I needed to get on a better schedule? Yeah, I need to get on a better schedule. So I've been totally slacking on my listing, and it totally shows. When you operate, here's my philosophy. Well, it's not a philosophy, it's the truth. You're going to hear a lot of stuff online about like how you don't have to list every day and have a, you can have a balance and life and things like that. Well, it depends. And of course you can take a day off. Like you can do you. Like your business is your business. But if you need to make consistent money and you operate a business that is not rare items, like my business operates with, I don't know, boring stuff like $10 items. And you are doing more of a volume type business, you pretty much need to list every day. You need to list something every day to keep your store active. If you go with more rare items, then you're going to be, like, you're always going to be in best match regardless of how often you list. So, like, if I have something that's vintage and rare and somebody is looking for that one vintage rare piece, and they're going to always pull up mine because it's like one of the very few that's going to be on eBay. So, but if somebody wants a Gap sweater, there's 7,000 of them on eBay in their size. So as my store gets quieter and quieter, then I end up being at the bottom of search, which means that I have days where I have like 2 sales. So life is sucking for me. I'm going to be listing today. Imagine that. But I just wanted to point that out. So when people say you can list 3 or 4 times a week, yes, you can. But you're going to pay the price for that. If you are in a market that is, you need to have a high turnover. Like a highly glutted market, like clothing, like bread and butter clothing, where you have to operate in volume a little bit, you're going to have a hard time just because it's a market that requires you to be up in best match. People have to be able to see your stuff. So if you're competing with a very saturated market, then you're going to have to be in search. You're going to have a really active store. So keep that in mind when you're deciding like what you want to sell too. Like if you want to have a life, probably this churn and burn clothing arena is not the best one for you. The vintage market, going into hard goods and things like that might be a better market for you to be able to have a little bit more balance in your life where you can list something and then go off for a couple of days and it's still showing up on the first page of Match. So that's my spiel today. I have 2 sales. So let's pull them out. H1. Okay, this is a Northwest Territories thermal shirt. I keep telling you guys, thermal shirts. This one is in a stripe, but you can see it's that waffle weave thermal Henley. Sold for like $9. I think it was like $8.99 plus $5.50 shipping. I forgot to put the prices down on these, so we're making it up as I go along. But it was like $9, I think. Does it say on there? No, it doesn't. Okay, so the next one is I2 8. This is a pair of brand new with tags. You can see the tag Dockers. I usually don't pick up Dockers pants because they're, I mean, you can buy them at Walmart. They're not that big of a deal. But these sold for like, I think like $24, $23, $24. They're brand new with tags. They're size 38, 30. So that's a little bit bigger size, and that helps with the thing. And then the buyer paid $7.99 shipping. So however much that ends up being, it's like $32, I think, total. So yeah, that's it for my 2 big shipments for the day. So I have to get today I have to get busy and not be fooling around, because I have to get my store back up and sitting up at the top of Best Match for the weekend, or else I'm going to lose my weekend sales. So I need to stop screwing around. So good times. Good times. Anyway, yeah. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind when you're thinking about how you want to build your store. Or if you're doing this as a hobby, you know, I mean, if you don't need daily sales, then you can play around with it. If you can spread your sales out over the week, so like list and schedule, that's probably best. But I ran out of photos, and that was what happened to me, because I was being silly and stupid. So I'm now going to be doing photos every single day. I'm going to be doing laundry every single day. So I always have stuff in the pipeline ready to go. So I always have something in the bin ready to go, because I can't run into a situation where I don't have anything cleaned and I don't have anything photographed. So I have to like start all over again, which is what happened to me. So it ended up being like a 2-day process to get myself caught back up. So now I'm going to be running double time to get ready for the weekend. Huh. Imagine that. Happens to me a lot. So anyway, I hope everybody else is having a really good day. And I hope your sales are stellar. And it's starting to cool off here, so I'm happy about that. I put my electric blanket back on my bed, which makes me happy. I like having a really cold house at night, so it's getting down into the 50s at night, which makes my house really cold. So I can turn my electric blanket on 1 or 2 and be like semi-toasty, like just warm enough, but still be in a really cold room, which, yeah, makes me super happy. It makes me sleep a lot better to be in a cold room. So I'm getting lots of sleep. Probably too much. So I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm going to stop rambling now and go to work. I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.